John Cotter Media Mayhem here, and yeah, Grammys came out today. The Grammy nominations. Also, I'm sick. Sorry, I sound like this. I'm just gonna go through them. Mainly the hip hop, the rap ones, the ones that I kind of care about and have something to say. But starting off from the very top, record of the year. The number one thing I'll say is their decidedly strange choice to pick ABBA to, circulate a lot of these lists, including record of the year. Just a strange choice, but, keep going. Adele, Beyonce, Break My Soul makes sense. Mary J. Blige. It's an okay list. If I was to guess what is going to win out of this list, I might have to go either As It Was, Harry Styles, Bad Habit, Steve Lacy, or Easy on Me, Adele. A lot of the times with the Grammys, it's hard to be like, these are the reasons I think this song will win, because, a lot of the times it's on the basis of what is the other list, who have been hot in pop culture this year, and who does the popular vote go to of people within the industry? Who are people in the industry punting above to say, we really like this figure? And I'm seeing a lot of internal support for Steve Lacy this year, someone who has been working from the inside out, starting out with the internet and working with them. And, it's been great to see him work behind the scenes and sort of emerge as his own individualistic, unique artist. So yeah, I do kind of, part of me thinks Bad Habit might win this. And I honestly think that it is the song I would want to win. Album of the year. Shout out them putting Bad Bunny on here. I was really scared they weren't going to do that. Mr. Morale, Big Steppers, Harry's House, Special, Music of the Spheres, In These Silent Days, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now, the ones on here that I'm glad to see on here are Beyonce, Bad Bunny, Kendrick, I guess. I mean, it's sort of like kind of have to for posterity's sake at this point for how they royally messed up the Good Kid, Mad City debacle with Macklemore winning. I look at this list and I'm like, okay, like it's not, are my favorite albums of the year going to be anywhere near these? Absolutely not, but I would never expect that. But if I'm looking at this now and thinking what is going to win, I think the Grammys might go ahead and give it to Bad Bunny. I think he deserves it. He's been on an absolute tear this year, and I think that is the deciding factor in this, is that who is trailblazing a path forward, and out of these people, I look at Bad Bunny and say him. Song of the year. I got to shoot Gail and meet her at Lala, so I think that's just kind of cool that she got nominated for that. Really good team behind Gail. Lizzo, Taylor Swift, Harry Styles, Bad Habit, Easy on Me. God Did, which is just not that good of a song. Like, it's fine, but it's so long. Like, I just don't understand why that's nominated. Heart Part 5, great song to nominate. And, if I'm looking at this list, what do I think is going to win? Bad Habit or As It Was are the songs that I think might win. I think Lizzo could swoop in and take it with About Damn Time. I'm not crazy about that song. It's a Target song. It's a JCPenney song. But, those tend to be ones that I think win. Best New Artist. Shout out Omar Apollo being on here, man. I love Omar Apollo. Very nice guy. Great music. Got to shoot him last year as part of a charity concert with some people I work with. Great guy. And kind of for that reason, I want him to win, because I just know he's a really nice person. But looking at the rest of the list, Anita, Lotto, Wet Leg is fantastic. I like Wet Leg, but honestly, looking at this list, I can almost put money on Maneskin winning this, because they have just gotten so much internal support from the industry, from touring people. They are a wonderfully put together live band, and I think that's going to be one of the reasons that I think that they might win this. And they've obviously been killing it with radio songs. Are they new? Not really, but is anyone on this list really new? Yeah. Pop performance. Looking at this list, obviously, yeah, I said I like Steve Lacy. I think Woman by Doja Cat's going to win this. Again, with these lists, it's like, if I don't think that if I don't think I have ample reason to defend my pick, I'm just going to kind of say it and just going to go with that gut feeling, because it's the Grammys here. And the more that we go in and sort of hyper analyze why might this win over something else, the more you kind of miss that, it's not that it's rigged, but it's that there's a lot of influence, a lot of internal influence that goes on with these award shows. And with the Grammys, that's more apparent than anyone else. Pop group duo. I don't like any of these. Like, I think they're all pretty bad. I think this Unholy song is pretty terrible. But with that being said, it being so terrible for some reason makes me think it's going to win because it is so big right now. I'm going to skip these next ones a little bit and stop here at Best Dance Electronic Recording. Shout out not putting Drake on here. That album sucked. I think Beyonce or Rufus Du Sol is gonna win this one. That's recording. Sorry, this is album. And it's pretty much the same nomination. So yeah, I think it might go. I think posterity's sake, it will go to Beyonce because she tried something different, and unlike Drake, she tried on that. So I think that was really good to see. Rock performance. Really good category this year. Beck, always nominated. Black Keys, Brandy Carlisle. Idols killed it. Shout out Kenny Beats. Ozzy. Turnstile Holiday. Please win. If you don't know Turnstile, check them out. They're wonderful. Best metal performance too? Wow. Okay. Wow. I didn't expect that. Blackout Turnstile. And shout out the Grammys for paying attention to genre. I don't know if I would really say that it's metal. I don't know if people at the Grammys know what hardcore is. I think we'll find that out soon enough. But also under Best Rock Song is Blackout, which is weird. Rock event, whatever. I just hope they win. But what I was really upset to see is that Turnstile didn't make it under the Best Rap Album or even Best Alternative Music Album. Instead, they put someone like MGK under there for his terrible album Mainstream Sellout. And then, putting him alongside people greats like the Black Keys and Elvis Costello. Like, I think that's just embarrassing from the Grammys perspective. All right, let's go to rap. Let's go to hip hop. Best rap performance. Okay. FNF, let's go. Hit Kid Glorilla. Whew. Man, a part of me wants to say that this is the underdog going in because everyone loves it. It's great. It's incredibly well produced and it's perfect for Glorilla, but Pushin P, God Did, Heart Part 5, Vegas. Vegas is not a rap song, but we'll go back to that later. If I was to pick one out of this, honestly, it's gonna have to be Vegas because it's Doja Cat. I think Pushin P or FNF might slide in. For some reason, I'm just not feeling the Heart Part 5 on this one. I don't know what it is. I'm just not. Melodic rap performance, it's going away for you. I think that's like a guaranteed for some reason. Jack Harlow, Get Out of Here. Best rap songs. This song sucked, man. Like, this song was so unbelievably boring, lazy. It seemed like Drake didn't even care to give off an average verse. He was just saying whatever was coming to mind. God Did's a little bit better. This is where I think the Heart Part 5 might win, is Best Rap Song. Because performance-wise, I don't think it matches up to something like FNF or Pushin P, where the performances really stand out. But, collectively speaking, from a creative standpoint, from an artistic standpoint, I think the Heart Part 5 might win this one. And now, Best Rap Album. This is a doozy, and it's a doozy because it sucks. And I'm looking at it here and I see God Did, DJ Khaled. Like, why? And, why? And also, I think this is it speaks a lot towards what the Grammys are as an organization. They don't choose talent. They don't choose who they really think are the best. They choose the most marketable. Who fits into the brand? Who fits into the branding of what the Grammys are today and will be tomorrow? And apparently, DJ Khaled is someone they still want to ride with on that. Whatever. Next, I Never Liked You, Future. Odd choice, but, I get it given Wait For You's popularity. And then here's where we really get, I think, into the BS of the Grammys, because Come Home, The Kids Miss You was a terrible album. And I don't think that's a very controversial thing to say, because even if you were someone who found something in those singles from Jack Harlow being First Class specifically, and I guess Churchill Down, you know, there wasn't really much else on the album to hold you through. In fact, it was pretty one note across the whole thing. So and that's why I really don't get it. Mr. Morale, Big Steppers, yeah, it's almost dry Pusha T. I think it's great that Push is nominated, but you know, Daytona is still his best album. Regardless of that, regardless of all of that, actually, I do think that Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is going to take this home. And like, I think that's almost like a lock, because Future's not winning, Khaled's not winning, Push is not winning, and Jack Harlow is such an odd inclusion in this list that there is a chance he might win. But Jesus Christ, I hope he doesn't. And you know, I'm gonna call it for that. These are the Grammy nominations. I'm not going to sit here and be upset or not upset because of what was nominated, what wasn't, because I'm going to be honest, I don't really care, and I don't think you should either. But this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching Media Mayhem here. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff really does truly help me out. And thank you, and have a great rest of your day.